Hello YouTube and welcome to Rico Jade, your freelance makeup artist. So I decided to do a video on my acne journey, and because everyone's like, oh my gosh, your skin is so smooth, or what are you using and how do I get it like that? And I was like, well, long story short, I had to take medicine for that so I can look this beautiful. Just kidding. So I can have no like flaws or imperfections. So yeah, sorry, I decided to like put my hair up like in a little pump or whatever and like a ponytail, put some earrings on. But anyways, I've had such a long journey. I'm pretty sure like I've been having acne problems from like maybe 3 or 4 years old till like now, which I'm 21 years old. It's been a heck of a long journey. I've used like all the brands that I could think of, like Murad, Clinique, Proactive, I don't know what else I've had to use. I think it's Clean and Clear. I don't know, I've run out of so many ideas, and I've used like the apple cider treatments. I've used, I think it's like a little Mario Badisco thing. It was like in a little shaking bottle thing and it had some pink liquid in it. I've used about everything I can possibly think of. Home remedies, like actual products such as I said, Proactive, Clinique, Philosophy, just anything. I don't know. I've pretty much done everything I could. I've even done a mask. It was, you crush up aspirin and you do that and you mix it with like aloe vera gel, or you can mix it with water, or you can mix it with lemon juice. What else have I tried? I've tried putting like mixing you have a lemon, half a lemon, and then you put some honey on it, and then you just rub it on whatever areas that are infected, I believe. So I've tried pretty much about everything I could possibly think of and that I have in my head right now. I don't have any like notes or whatever. I mean, I should, but it's okay. I know everything. Well, not everything, but you get the gist. I've had so much because I have a problem. I'm a problematic girlfriend. Like, I've always had problems with my skin. I have, what is it called? I forgot the skin problem. I was just like looking at it. It's where I get little white patches. I don't know if you guys can see. If you can see right here, like it's white patches and it's kind of red. And what is it for? It is sorry, I'm like looking. I had looked it up earlier because I was it's called eczema. Yeah, that's what it's called. I have eczema, and that's pretty much what it is. It's just like little white spots everywhere, or I have red, I don't know, like red patches. So yeah, can you see on this side too? I have white as well. And then maybe, well, on my legs, I'm kind of tanning a little bit here and there, and I'm testing out different products, but I have like some dryness on my legs. But anyways, I've just had problems here and there where, as you can see, my fingers are peeling. I've never had an actual fingerprint. So yeah, they've always just like, if they were to heal up, they'd be like smooth, like a smooth canvas. They would not have a fingerprint, at least for what I saw, if they were in a good condition. I've used different products to try out, different moisturizers, different foundations. Some things broke me out, some things didn't. I have to try different foundations, products. I was trying like anything that had an acne solution to it, like how do I put this, like if it has salicylic acid, that's how you say it, salicylic acid, I would use that, or any acne treatment with like in the face wash, I suppose, I would use anything that had that in it, or just anything with acne within the face wash itself. And sometimes it would work, sometimes it didn't, and I don't know, I would just be so like frustrated and like, why isn't this working, or what can I do to make this better and everything. I had went to a dermatologist probably when I was smaller, not that small, maybe I was in my teen years. I mean, I guess I still am, but I don't know. When I was a little bit younger, I was still going to a dermatologist, and she would recommend things for me, and she would tell me here, she would prescribe things to me. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. I mean, I have a box like this under my bed with different like creams and anything, so I've just had a lot, or like pills for itching, rash, and for allergies. I mean, that's what I'm using right now. So yeah. What else? Alright, I think that's all I've covered for what I talked about. My face, let's see, my face, it was really bad. Like, most of the time I would break out like right here, or on my cheek, and or on my nose. Not so much on my forehead. I believe not. I don't think so. I mean, a couple here and there, but it would be mostly like on my cheeks, just anywhere from cheek to like right here, the chin area, or just on the chin or my nose. And I was just trying new things and putting things on. My mom would be like, here, do this, or here, do that, or even my grandmother, she would be like, here, do this, do that, like put this on there. And I would just do anything to get rid of the acne, because it was just so much. And I've had a what is it? It's like, I think it's a cyst, CYST, yeah, and it was like the size of a golf ball on this area or this area, I'm not quite sure, but it was a pimple that was infected, and there was just like so much pus. Like, it kept popping and popping, and there was just so much pus, and it got bigger to where it was like maybe the size of a golf ball, like I said. And so that's really like bad, because it was like full with bacteria and green pus. I know that this sounds gross, but it can be like really helpful to people that have problematic skin, such as myself. So yeah, what else can I say? Anyways, I had to go to the doctor for that, and they just filled it up with water or whatever, like put a needle in and filled it up with water, and then they just like used some scissors and opened it up, and like it just kind of felt so much better to relieve the pressure and the fluid that was in there. So yeah. Alright, so anyways, carrying on with that, it was just a mess, and I had to miss school for maybe about a week because it was just getting really nasty. And then it had like extra skin once it healed, so yeah. And then of course it did go away. I'm pretty sure the scar is still there, but I don't know. What else? I've just had some problems in my life for my skin. It was just really bad. And anyways, my skin, it would be oily on my T-zone and like my nose. Sometimes like on my cheeks, but most of the time like my nose would get oily. I would have oily skin, yeah. And I didn't have any problems with my fingers. And as far as like my skin, like there wasn't really like any problems. Like I had like way back then when I was little, they would just be really bad. Like I would have like some white spots. I mean, I still do, but I just always put moisturizer on, or like anything that's prescribed to me. So yeah, that's what I would use. And I would just try anything I could. Makeup, I was using MAC, and then I think that broke me out, so I would stop using it. And then I would use Well, before it would just be like powder foundation, so it would just be, I think I was using like the Studio Fix, the powder one. That one I was using just alone. And then I don't think I've ever tried the fluid one. No, it would just be like powder compact, because that's pretty much could be used alone for foundation. And then I used the Rev one. It was just the original one before the whipped came out, and I would use like combo to oily, and that one would be okay, but that was just too much coverage, and I think that broke me out. What else have I tried? I've tried the Neutrogena one, the one that has like the acne solution in it, but it was in a glass bottle and was super like thick that I couldn't not even get it out of the bottle. I was like this the whole entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, this is not working. So I had to take that back. I mean, that was like somewhat recently in the past, before I even did the Accutane treatment. And what else? I've tried the L'Oreal True Match, not for acne problems or whatever, just to kind of cover it up, I guess, and I didn't like that. What else? I've tried the Freeman's Cucumber Peel Mask, and that was okay. I've tried the Queen Helene, the green mask. Like I said, I've tried about everything I could to get rid of it. And then, like, as I was progressing to go to the dermatologist, like, every time they scheduled me, so like couple weeks or months and whatnot, they were like, oh, we don't know what to do anymore, and I just kept breaking out. So she suggested to me Accutane. And she was telling me, like, what it can do and everything, and that it has never failed a person. So I was like, okay, like, I give up, I'll try anything. So she prescribed it to me, and I had to register in like the government system. And I don't have the book with me, but like maybe like in the next video I'll probably show it to you. And I would just carry this card. I don't know, I would carry a card with me, and it had the number so I can log in. That way I can take my blood test or a pee sample, but I prefer like a blood test. And I would just have to do blood tests every now and then. Like, I would have to do it, like, if I had went to the doctor's today, say, and I have to get my blood work done within like a 7-day period, and if that ends up, then it would just get all like messed up. So I would have to do it in between those days. And it was a lot. It was a 6-month program, like it was a 6-month progress, and it was a lot. Like, of course, at first it will break you out to bring out everything you had. So, of course, it's not going to work just once you take the pill. Yes, it is working. It'll bring out everything. So that made me feel a little self-conscious, because, like, it would break me out most of the time, like, right here and along my chin. Because before I would have, like, little bumps right here, and, like, just any little bumps right here, like, just any little bumps, I guess. And so, of course, at first, it'll break you out of whatever you had. Just it's cleaning you out, and it's bringing out pretty much everything. Then once you take it, as the time progresses, the months pass on, you'll notice things like, if your skin was, I mean, for me, my skin was always oily no matter what makeup I wore. It's now dry. Like, I still have put moisturizer on, but it's dry now. And my skin, I guess it's dry. And my fingers, like, they kind of get like this. I don't know why. I just can't touch water, or whenever I'm washing dishes, I can't wash them just with my hands, because I don't know why. I can't use scented lotions, like no matter how hard I try, and I'm like, maybe it's a brand or whatever, I just can't have scented lotions. So that's another thing that I've always dealt with. I can't have scented lotions, so I would always use like a Vino or whatever lotions that didn't have a scent. So I would just use anything that didn't have a scent to it. What else? Yeah, I just couldn't use anything that had to do with scent, and I was just like, no, like I love smelly lotions, but I just can't. But I've been using the Nivea Soft, and I like it. It doesn't have like a flowery, perfumey smell, so that's okay. And I have used a Vino, but it wasn't good. Or I've used Eucerin or Aquaphor, I believe. Those are okay. Some are just a bit like too oily. What else can I say about this? Anyways, of course it's gonna break you out as the time progresses, and you'll notice a difference in your skin. You won't have any more pimples. Whatever you had, whatever your problems were in your skin, they'll be gone. Like, I would have like little, I don't know, like little tiny bumps there, like little tiny white bumps there, and now they're gone. My skin is not oily, like, because I'm pretty sure I'd be oily by the time like after 5 minutes of putting on my makeup or something.